Hi, my name is Antoinette Johnson. I'm calling from Los Angeles, and I'm an activist for ancestral justice. I was born in 1960, and my lineage goes back to Cato, Louisiana. We are Choctaw, and that Cato, Louisiana is historically one of the places where the most lynchings have taken place. So it's also extremely important that my ancestors were not African American. That wording needs to be changed. They're not African American, nor am I African American. We are indigenous or Aboriginal American Indians. And that is also stated in the 1965 Civil Rights Act. It was the Indian Act. So it is extremely important that we change that wording. We are not African Americans. Thank you for letting me speak.
Thank you.
Hey.
Reparations Task Force will be back at work in Oakland. The members are meeting about how to make financial restitution to Black Californians affected by the legacy of slavery.
In the near future, I'll be releasing a course named Dangers of Black Americans, allowing outsiders to change their identity from Indian to Black. Where they
and
really
since you have not
come
yet
from.
seen better,
Especially in this course, I'll be
it's
discussing why it's dangerous for us to allow foreigners to dictate who we are.
Where we say people don't like us. People don't like us. Get out of the cities. There's so much land outside the cities, and there are abandoned towns. Some of them are abandoned for good reason because of gas leaks. Some of them abandoned because of really relevant.
Oshio, what Mr. Kawasaki says in upcoming clip. And when Brennan Beck discusses the same topic regarding Executive Order 14067, it somewhat creates a stumbling block for those wanting reparations.
What is your concern on Executive Order 14067, which was just signed with Biden and company only a few months ago? What is your concern 14067?
Yeah, it has a number of parts, and the thing with executive orders, or for that matter, legislation, I can say you have to read the fine print, and you do, but you have to actually consider the hidden agendas. Like, I can read it, anyone can read it, it's a public document, but what's behind it and where they're going with it, and that's really where the urgency comes in. And it's basically an order that accelerates the U.S. movement towards a central bank digital currency, so-called CBDC. These are happening all over the world. Beijing already has one. They're past the prototype stage. They kind of rolled that out during the Winter Olympics.
So the majority of us had ancestors that came here on ships. But how come there hasn't been any country that's of the continent of Africa that stepped up to the UN, to the General Assembly, and just claim us? So-called black people spending power reaches $1.6 trillion, claims experts. Fortunately, we are one person in it.
And rivers and water out here that I wonder, why are we stuck in cities? Big, sprawling cities where we say people don't like us. People don't like us. Get out of the cities. There's so much land outside the cities, and there are abandoned towns. Some of them are abandoned for good reason because of gas leaks. Some of them abandoned because of really really relevant.
This would not be possible without my privilege, right? And so I'm really struggling to be excited about this idea of an American dream because I realize that it's very much reserved for a select few. We were taught that the American dream is for everyone. If you work hard enough, if you get up off your ass and you bust your ass and you grind, you're gonna get where you wanna be, you're gonna achieve your dreams. But I think we can all agree that that's not really the case. We bust our ass in school for 18 years, but we're not given the tools to be successful in America. Things that are important like paying taxes or again, learning how to buy a car, it's not taught in school and it's not taught in school for a reason. And so that's why I say, I personally think that the American dream is a hoax. It's not real, right? It's designed to keep the people at the bottom on the bottom, and it's designed to keep the people in the middle class like me who have privilege. We can chase that American dream. We can go climb the corporate ladder, right? And go try to make as much money as possible. But at the end of the day, we're really just robots. We're really just sheep, right? To make the people at the top richer than they already are. The people who kind of run the government, which is corporations, right? The wealthy, the rich, people who usually actually don't even work in the government, those people intentionally want us to keep chasing this dream. That's why, again, in schools, we're not taught anything important because you stay ignorant enough, you will continue chasing that dream. As long as we are not asking any questions, as long as we are workers and good consumers, we are making the wealthy rich.
In the 1830s, Americans discovered gold in Georgia. And it made the Americans crazy for our land. They petitioned their government to give the lands of the sovereign people of the Choctaw, the Chickasaw, the Cherokee, the Seminole, to the general American population. Our leaders went and petitioned Congress to say we are a sovereign nation, the same as Canada. You cannot invade the borders of our country and move us. Andrew Jackson said, I have the army. Try and stop me. So in 1835, the army kicked down our doors. And we were forced to walk just with what we could carry. From Mississippi, from Alabama, from Georgia, Tennessee, North and South Carolina, and Florida. We will walk to Oklahoma. In our oral history, this is known as the Trail of Tears. Great Grandma, this is for you. Chickasaw, 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 Oklahoma Trek, gonna say it again. Choctaw, 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 Oklahoma Trek, oh, Chickasaw, 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 Oklahoma Trek, help me say it again. Choctaw, 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 Oklahoma Trek, Cherokee and Cree, you're on the run again. Hills and mountains, please be our friend. Armies after us, Andrew Jackson, we can't run and hide. We need the ancestors to walk by our side. Yeah! Chickasaw, 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 Oklahoma Trek, help me I'm gonna say it again. Choctaw, 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 Choctaw. Oklahoma track, dome, dome. 5,000 of us, we died along the way. It was a dead of the winter, we were forced to walk every day. Through the sleet and snow, cold as ice, babies and mothers died. So through our history, we're gonna strive to stay alive. Yeah! Chickasaw, 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 Chickasaw. Who are we? For the Oklahoma track. Choctaw, 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 Choctaw. The longest war was the Oklahoma track. Wanna say it again? Chickasaw, 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 Chickasaw. It was the Oklahoma track. Choctaw, 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 Choctaw. Oklahoma track. Made me wanna say it like hey ya, 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 ho. Made me wanna stop like hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho.
The black people out here is not from Africa.
They're not from Africa. No
They
black
from-
people is from Africa.
They from out here, right?
You guys are literally from out here. Africans don't even want to be claimed with you guys. Like, that is the difference. Africans is totally separate.
Oh, where you from?
I'm from Liberia.
From Liberia. And you trying to tell these people that I'm trying to tell them that they're not African.
They're not.
They are already. I don't know why they don't want to hear.
There was black people already here, bro.
Already here, but they want to say.
And it wasn't even Native American, bro. It was just dark.
Right.
Here.
They want to say that I think they love slave boats, bro.
Realize is they migrated.
They love the slave boat. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But tell them again, black people.
Black people is not from Africa.
Say it louder.
But black people is not from Africa.
Black people is not from Africa.
Yeah, and anybody who said they're from Africa, bro, that's some dumb shit. Because Africans don't even fuck with people from here, bro. So,
Period.
Africans can tell you fucking Africans.